jump as soon as you hit grid. Last jump for the scouting party. Then we gotta scout the wormhole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome. Whoa. Let's go! Yeah! Hold. Hold. All right, here's the plan. We're going to try to burn out of this thing as fast as we can. Come on. Yes! Oh! We made it, everybody. We made it. Oh, shit. Let's go! Ha ha ha! Perfect. All right, and the DSC is on the way. We made it. Boojum. As soon as I hit grid, I'll let you know. You can work to me. Boojum. Boojum. Not and Boojum, but Boojum. That was fun. That was really fun.
We're back. We are back. Where last we left off. On our J-Space expedition, day number 4. We were able to secure quite a lot of blue loot, destroying sleepers at those combat sites. We also were able to find almost 1 billion ISK now in gas. We moved from system to system, C3 to C3, and on the way, we ran into quite a few capsuleers. Some of those capsuleers we were able to find and hunt down with our Tengu, the Lavinia Whately. A cheetah was unfortunate enough to fall in our grasp while hacking a data site. And then, just last night, we also found a heron. A sacrifice to Bob must be made this day. The convoy's going well. We've upgraded the Lavinia Whately with some new mods, some better shields, and a little bit more offense, both in PvP and in PvE. We've also been able to secure some of our loot and profit from the things that we've found here in Anoikis. Today, as we move into a new C3 site, we find ourselves surrounded by uncertainty. Multiple wormholes now connect to our system, whereas before, but a few were of concern and ones that we had to manage. As we delve farther and farther into the unknowns of J-Space, who knows what awaits us? Today, our adventure continues with the Boojum wormhole expedition. exclamation mark first in the chat for our first giveaway.
We are back, everybody. We are back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As we now find ourselves back here in J-Space, happy Friday, happy Saturday. It is the weekend, and more than that, there are drops enabled yet again, and it's September. That's right, September, everybody. That means all of your subs are 25% off. I think 6-month subs are 30% off. So happy September, everybody, on Twitch. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We've got a couple of announcements as well. Guys, we are going to be on the front page of Twitch yet again. That's right. Front page take number 2 for us on Twitch. I'm very excited. That's going to be happening on the 29th. The 29th. Of September. Got a lot planned. Of course, we're going to be playing some EVE Online. I think we're also going to be playing some Black Myth Wukong and a little bit of Dark and Darker as well. I don't know if you guys have seen any Dark and Darker gameplay. I have only seen a few clips on YouTube and on Twitch every now and then, but I know that there are some pretty cool EVE streamers that have been playing Dark and Darker as well. So I thought maybe we'll pop in there and give that a shot. Still kind of in beta, but looks like there's some cool PvP in there going on as well. Probably play some Elden Ring too, I think. And then the big thing is we are going to continue raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project, everybody. So very excited about that. We are almost halfway to our $3,000 goal. If we were able to somehow finish our Wounded Warrior Project goal before we jump onto the front page, the entire point of that front page stream is going to be to raise money for charity. So hopefully you guys can all join us then. We're going to be going live at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern time on the 29th of September. So that is just a little bit less than 1 month away. Looking forward to that. What is going on, Espion? What is going on? We got Sir Ulf in the chat. Mighty Yogi, Mosh Pit, Isaac. What is going on, everyone? Cosm here, the best mod, along with the Lunicus, our 2 mods, holding down the fort. Drops are enabled, which means the rogue Twitch bots are out and about, trying to scoop up and steal everything. So eyes open, my 2 mods. All right. So today, as we jump back in here, we are going to be just seeing what's going on in this new wormhole. There's a lot of unknowns in here, as well as potentially doing our little auction that we had been doing before for Boojum Skinners. Let's see here. Yes, last time we did our stream, doing an auction with all of our little Boojum skins was pretty sweet. Huge success, I think. Raising money for, one, keeping the skinners going, making more skinner systems, but also to continue to make cool events happen for you guys. Doing ISK giveaways, doing prizes, ISK prizes for events. So all of these skins you see up there right now, those are available for auction. We'll probably do one of those today, I think. Maybe. Probably do one of those today if we have some time. So if you guys want to see one of those things get auctioned off, that's pretty fun. Be ready for it. Get a Boojum skin. Go fly around and spread the word of the Boojum. Spread the word of the Boojum as we go. All right. With that, let's jump into Anoikus here, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a recap. Again, exclamation mark first in the chat, exclamation mark first in the chat for our very first giveaway. Unfortunately, Twitch has messed up some ads here a little bit, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. We're gonna hopefully we'll like get through those quickly. Already spreading Boojum. Check your profile. Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you, Ulf. Thank you very much. By the way, shout out to Ulf, another intrepid streamer here, a new Twitch affiliate, as well as an Eve streamer. Outstanding individual. They've got a really fun stream. Go check them out. As we all do, their quality of their stream is getting to be top notch, and they're doing some cool stuff in Eve that we don't really do that much. It is you know, there's a lot to do in Eve Online, a lot to do in New Eden, and Ulf is doing some cool stuff, especially when it comes to transportation missions. Like, they've got some cool transport ships that they've got flying all around K-Space, exploring into a little bit of PvE and PvP as well. But if you have any questions on how to do transport missions, go and check out their stream. Cell, what is going on? Welcome, everybody. All right. Exclamation mark first. We're approaching our 20-minute mark. Almost time to do our first giveaway. We're going to be doing a giveaway for, I think, one of the August skins. It's the last day of August. We got to get rid of some of those skins because we got new CCP skins on the way. What I think of your new station sleeves? Dude, I don't know if I've seen those, Mosh Pit. I have to check. I got to check those out. I would love to see them, though, if you got any pictures of them. Because I don't know if I have seen them. Oh, the Stratios ones. The Stratios. Yes, those were really cool. Guys, by the way, if you are not in our Discord, feel free to jump into our Discord channel, where we also have all of our Boojum Skinner skins, as well as people have been posting a whole bunch of really cool Skinner skins for their ships in there as well, like Mosh Pit. Yeah, those ones are really good looking, Mosh Pit. When you get more skins you can possibly give away. Yeah, right. Oh, if I wish. There's never too many skins to give away, Ulf. Never too many skins to give away. All right, so for everybody who's here, what we're going to do is, because Twitch messed up our little ads, I'm not going to be able to stop them. They're going to go in like a minute here. We are going to do a quick 1-minute ad break just to delay things a little bit more for you all. By the way, Kel is here. What is going on, Kel Wink? Doing outstanding. Happy Friday. Happy Saturday, everybody. It is finally the weekend. We're going to go jump into a little ad here really fast just to get him out of the way. And then we're going to show you guys around the convoy a little bit. We've made a little bit of improvements to our convoy. And I kind of want to give everybody a little bit of an overview of what exactly we're doing with the convoy as well. Just in case anybody would like to either join the convoy, or if you have questions on kind of how we have this convoy going. And so far, after, 4.5 days, it's going really, really well. Really, really well. I'm really happy with it. We're having a lot of fun. And then if you guys aren't in our in-game chat channel, you can join us there as well. You can see that in-game chat channel popping up there. That is the Boojum. And Bulltech, absolutely. We will share our Tengu fit with you. We have 2 Tengu fits that we are using right now. We have a PvP fit right here that I can share, as well as a PvE fit. So this is our PvP fit. Throw that in the chat channel. And then I'll show you our PvE fit as well, which is this guy here. Swapping back and forth between those can be dangerous, but it's been working out pretty well for us. All right, for those of you that are not subscribed, we're going to take a really short ad break here, just delay these things. And then for those of you who are subscribed, we're hanging out here for a little bit. Tell you guys what, last call, exclamation mark first in the chat. As soon as this thing is done, we're going to roll this giveaway. And for those of you who don't have Turbo or are not subscribed, happy September, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Nice pop-up stream. Every now and then we get some free time during the week. Today's one of those fortunate days where we got a little bit of spare time. So we thought, let's jump on EVE Online. Earlier this week, you may have seen us playing EVE Online, but not streaming. So shout out to everybody who was in the chat with us during the week, talking about fits and builds and Anoikis and sharing kill mails and things like that. We just didn't have the time and energy to stream after, you know, you get back from a hard day's work sometimes. Bulltech's in stream. Can answer there. What level of PvE are we doing? We are doing C3 rat sites. C3 rat sites is what we are mainly doing. As well as, you know, clearing out rats from anywhere else that may be in the system here with us. Kicking yourself for missing the skin auction. How'd everyone work out? Dude, Kelwink. The Skinner auction is amazing. Oh, Yogi, that's you. Right on, right on. We're going to do another Skinner auction today, Kelwink. I think we're going to do another one today. Got a bunch of skins available. I need to eventually make a little trip back to K-Space to go and start sequencing some more. But we've got quite a few that we're going to be giving away today. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Let's roll this giveaway, huh? Let's roll this giveaway. Here we go. Spinny, awesome work on the front page. Dude, thank you, Spinny. Excited to be there again. I mean, I'm actually shocked that we were able to get on there 2 months in a row, which is super, super awesome. Really looking forward. I'm hoping that we can raise a whole bunch of money for charity. I'm really hoping that the front page is going to allow us to just, like, get as much as we can for charity. Seal the deal. That's going to be the entire theme of the front page on the 29th is going to be for charity. All right, let's roll this thing. Doing it all. Dude, Spinny, thank you. That means a lot. We're certainly are trying our best. Mosh Pit plays with the win. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, as long as you guys are having fun hanging out in the channel, as long as you guys are having fun watching the stream, whether it's EVE Online or horror games or Elden Ring or whatever any of those games are, if you guys are having fun, then I'm happy. But we still have a lot of work to do. We're going to do a lot more work on this microphone to make it sound better. We're doing a lot more work on our audio for our other scenes, getting some new backgrounds. You may have noticed we have some new emotes. Got some new emotes, especially for subscribers. Our Fado emote. Our old Fado emote was okay. This Fado, if you click on the Fado image, it pulls it up and makes it a little bit bigger. Ooh. High res Fado. We created our very own Fado emote, not just from CCP's little image that they have. It's a new one. And we have a secret channel song. That's right. We do have that's right, Mosh Pit. That channel song is great. We need to show that at some point. Our Mosh Pit. Let's send you this skin, shall we? Let me know if you don't have one of the CCP skins, the Media Miasma skins. And I'll pick a different one for you. But if you would like a Media Miasma skin, we'll send that to you as well, even if you have one already. But we have two more, actually one more Media Miasma skin to give away. It says there are 3 here, but guess what? We're going to save one of the Media Miasma skins. And then later on, after 1 year, on the anniversary of us getting EVE Partner, we're going to give away 1 skin per month in a big giveaway. So about a year from now, you're going to get an entire year's worth of CCP skins in celebration of our EVE Partner, which would be pretty cool. Only have the Comet. Yeah, the Comet's the only one we have right now. They haven't dropped the new ones yet. Those will probably be happening, I think tomorrow. Find the tune, don't you worry. All right. Ambitions, that's right, Ulf, that's right. All right, let's send this your way. Mosh to the pit. Here we go. All right. That's out of the way. Cool. All right, so quick update. We gave you a little update of how things have been going. A couple of things have gone down in between our last stream and now. So check this out. We have a couple of kills. So last night, we were able to catch a little heron. Felt a little bit bad. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record this one. I did get some good recordings on a couple of other little engagements that we had the other day. We're gonna make we'll make a little video about it. By the way, we're also making a YouTube video on how to create a J-Space Nomad caravan like we are. The YouTube video is gonna be pretty cool. I'm hoping that we can get some other creators to come and join in on it, provide their perspective on how we are doing some nomad caravanning through J-Space. But keep your eyes peeled for a YouTube video to drop probably sometime in October, I think. September is going to be very busy for us, but I think sometime in October, especially once we've learned some more lessons here on our little adventure, we're going to drop a YouTube video on how you guys can do this too. But let's go over what we've done. So we caught this little heron here, little 42 million-isk heron. We're able to also secure the capsuleer as well. So we have a sacrifice to make at the sun in just a moment there. Praise Bob. We also got an MTU. This was somebody who is ratting out there in one of the systems that we were in a Praxis. Now, their Praxis was very savvy. They were very aware, constantly aligned, so we couldn't catch the Praxis. We tried to find and kill the Praxis, but we got their MTU. Haha! Stop them from stealing our loots. We also got this little cheetah, which we were very fortunate to catch. Could not get the capsuleer, though. Their capsuleer was slippery. They got away. So no sacrifice to Bob for this kill, but little 38 million. And then, unfortunately, what you're not going to see here is we had ourselves a fun little run-in with a probe, and this probe was hilarious. They were sitting out in a little safe spot, so we combat probed and scanned them down, jumped the Lavinia Waitley over to their location, and as we were locking them up, I think may have been in a little bit of a panic. They warped away to one of these combat sites, and by the time we landed on grid, when they warped to this combat site, they were one-shot by the battleship that was there and already in their pod. It was sad. The pod did escape. They did make it out of there with their pod, but they unfortunately lost their ship to the rats that were there. That being said, let's go with a little bit of an overview of kind of how our little nomad caravan operates, if you guys aren't familiar. So, as you know, we have 4 separate characters, right? We have the Boojum, a Boojum, and of course, we Boojum. I treat all 4 of these characters and their ships like one being. It is like the Boojum hive mind. They each have a role to play for doing different things. So, the Boojum is our intrepid Tengu pilot, flying the Lavinia Waitley. The Tengu is in a PvP configuration, unless we are specifically doing the C3 rat sites. You can see here that it's a pretty expensive build now. In between the last time that we were playing on stream and now, we have done a lot of upgrading. So, we upgraded to a Pitham C-type multi-spec shield hardener. We've got our B-type multi-spec shield hardener as well. And then we've got a Corpy A-type small energy neutralizer. So we got a neutralizer in here just in case we end up going up against somebody who's got some really, really solid cap stable builds. Hopefully we can break that stability, get them neutered down, and get through their shields. Now, the problem with this build right now is that we have a bit of an EM damage hole, unfortunately. So we only were able to get 1 EM shield reinforcer. I'm thinking we might be able to upgrade this reactor control unit to something a bit better. Maybe some more damage here. Unfortunately, if we do that, then we lower our resistances quite a bit because I have to drop this and add another current router. That said, it does up the damage a little bit, but we're still doing 836 DPS with our missiles there, so it's not too bad. But this oversized AB, I really love the 100 Mega Noon AB. I love it. But man, does it take a lot of power. Now, when we refit this ship, we go to our PvE fit, which we have also upgraded. We now have 2 missile guidance computers instead of just 1. We dropped one of the multi-spectrum shield hardeners, upgraded the one that remains to that Pitham C-type, so now we have even better tank than we did before, even with 1 less multi-spec, because we were able to get 2 EM shield reinforcers here. So our tank on this build is actually really, really good now. Really good. No issues with the C3 rat sights at all. Rocking 2 medium shield boosters with our Pitham C-types here. And then just a normal AB. A Thooker large cap battery is actually what we use here, not the Republic anymore. We upgraded to a Thooker because that gets us up to like 60% capacitor stability, which is great. So we never run out of cap when we get neuted. The DPS on this guy, Billy, because we've got these 3 ballistic control computers, we are rocking with our Rage heavy missiles, which is the ones that we use the most, 940 DPS. So as we continue to improve our skills, I think we're going to break 1,000 DPS with this fit pretty easily. So it's not too bad. It actually goes through the C3 sites very, very quickly. They are heavy assault missile launchers, which is why we have such high DPS. Only 2,000 alpha. So the range is a little bit less. 31 kilometers. Unless we throw on a range script here. With 2 range scripts, we're up to 37. With only 1 range script, which is what we normally use. 1 range script, and then we use 1 application precision script here. Just to make sure we're getting as much application as we can. It's not too bad. Most of the C3 rats don't really go anything farther than about 30 clicks away. So it's no issue. No issue. All right, so that's our damage dealer. Our PvP and PvE arm of the Boojum Caravan. Over here on a Boojum, we are using a buzzard. So, Cloaky Covert Ops is the name of the game in wormhole space. You want to stay cloaked as much as possible. Our buzzard now is our scout. So they map all of the wormholes. They're the ones that go through all of the wormholes first, make sure everything is safe. We've got an interdiction nullifier in case we need to get out of a scram or a warp disruptor. Obviously, the cloak is there, and then we've got combat probes and Sister's core probes as well, in case we need to combat probe things down. Micro warp drive, obviously, and we do relic and data sites with this character, so we can get the loot from those guys. Then we have a Boojum, which is our prospect. They are focusing on harvesting all those sweet, sweet clouds of gas here in J-Space. Get that good ISK. You can see we've got a bunch of Fullerite in here. 31 million, 31.5 million in Fullerite right now that we haven't dropped off at our Porpoise. But for this, primarily we're just working on Jedi mind trick gas huffing, which has been working out really, really well for the most part. With a 5 meganewton warp drive, a little bit of tank there. And then we've got a warp core stabilizer just in case we need to get away from somebody. What I'm considering doing is carrying a mobile depot and then refitting these guys. Sorry, refitting something over here into a warp disruptor to act as bait and maybe a little bit of tackle. Knowing that I'd probably end up losing this ship if I did, but we'll see. We'll consider that in the future. We can still use them as bait. We just can't tackle with it. And then the thing that holds the entire group together is, of course, the Porpoise. So the reason we went with a Porpoise is because we wanted to be able to compress gas. Because gas takes up a lot of space. And even though we've got a really big mining fleet hold here, a very big mining hold, which has 60,000 cubic meters, we really want to compress that gas. We've had to compress gas quite a few times now, but as you can see here, we're up to 840 million ISK in gas alone. We also have our fleet hangar. And this is the important thing, is that the fleet hangar allows us to refit all of our ships, allows us to store extra ammo, spare parts, and all of our loot at the same time, right? So we have raised up to 582 million ISK with this blue loot here. We're at 1 billion ISK in blue loot in our little blue loot hold here. So between that and all of the other loot, we've got about 100 million in other loot here that we've got from PvP and some data sites and relic sites. I think we're sitting about 2 billion ISK in about a week. So it's going pretty well. And all these endeavors and things we're doing are really, really fun. This is our little refit. This is where we keep all of the Lavinia Whately's PvE and PvP refit modules. And then we've also got a bunch of spare things here just in case we accidentally overheat something all the way. The other important part about the Porpoise is that we also have a bunch of drones. And those drones are armor maintenance and hull maintenance. So if we end up getting into a little tussle, into a rough fight with some either rats or with other capsuleers, and we make it out alive with the Tengu or any other ship, we can repair those ships with armor and maintenance bots here with our little porpoise. So it's working out pretty well for us as well. Now, for the most part, all 4 of these characters, they're usually logged in and cloaked. And we need them to be kind of logged in and cloaked so that we can maintain security on our wormholes. So you can see I'm zoomed in on each of the wormholes that I'm monitoring here, so I can hear anything coming through into our little spot there while we're out doing other endeavors. But we only have really 3 characters that can be monitoring security while 1 other character is out doing other things. So it can be a little bit dangerous. Like, for example, right now, if we take a look at all the signatures that are in this wormhole, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 wormholes in here. So we're watching all 4 of them right now. But if we want to go do some ratting with our Lavinia Whately, for example, now we lose eyes on one of those wormholes, which can be a little bit tricky. Wouldn't recommend doing that. A valid strategy in the venture, but since the prospect has no drone bay, you're just sitting duck with a scram on. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Moshpit. That's why I think we're probably not going to do that. The idea would be that if somebody is able to, if we're able to use the prospect as bait, lure somebody in, micro warp drive disrupt them so they can't necessarily get away, it might give us time to get the Tengu in there and get the Tengu close enough to start doing the damage and get some kills. Have you tried any of the deep flow rifts yet? No. Well, actually, that's not true. We found a couple of deep flow rifts. I've been very unlucky. I tried to find a couple of them throughout the week. We found 1 or 2, and I found one. I went and got a salvage module instead of a tractor beam on accident. And when we went back to try and use that to pull little cans out of the deep flow rift, we could not, because we had a salvage module, not a tractor beam. So our mistake. But now we got some salvage modules and can actually like go salvage some stuff in here. So that's good. But if we find the deep flow rift, unfortunately, we're going to have to get a tractor beam. Now, where I think this caravan could be improved, honestly, I almost want to add another account and have 5. And that 5th one would be a DST just for transporting things back and forth from K-Space to the caravan. What I've been doing in the interim, and because I really don't want to add another account, I think we can totally do this with just 4 accounts. I think 4 is plenty. I think you do this with 1 account. I don't think you don't need more than 1, to be quite honest. You can nomad through JSpace happily with 1 account. Part of the guide that we're going to be making for YouTube is going to be how do you go and nomad through JSpace with 1 account, with 2 accounts, with 3 accounts, with 4 accounts, with 5 accounts, and then, multiple, even more accounts, or capsuleers, or alts, or whatever. But for now, we've been using our buzzard to transport things back and forth, like mod upgrades. That's how we got our Lavinia Whately mod upgrades. We just flew back, dropped off, sold some loot, used the money that we earned by selling the loot from the buzzard to buy some new mods, and then brought them back out here to deliver to our little team there, and swap the fits out with the mobile depot, throw them in the fleet hangar of the porpoise, and we're good to go. Did the exact same thing. Yeah, Lux, yeah, me too. It's kind of a bummer. All right, so as we're getting settled in here, step number 1 of JSpace nomading, of course, is to make sure that we have a good amount of security established. So let's go ahead and just do that. Make sure we're good to go. Make sure we got the security down pat, and we're ready to go. As I resize my windows. All right, here we go. So now, descanning, of course, is the most important thing. It looks like everything is primarily clear here. There's a couple of little reasons up here that we aren't descanning right now. By the way, I think we're getting a lot better at descanning. We're getting to be much, much better at descanning. So let's just go take our scout ship and go kind of explore over here. And then I want to show you guys the wormhole that's right next door. I'm going to show you the wormhole next door in a moment here. There are going to be ads here in a second. That's okay. Only be 1 minute, and we'll be back. If you guys are unfamiliar, by the way, if you're new to the channel, you know that what we try to do is always have an ad break at the very beginning while we're getting settled in and getting ready to go. We do a 3-minute ad break at the very beginning of the stream. You guys probably aren't even here for that, which is a good thing. That normally delays our ads by an hour. For some reason today, it didn't do that. Twitch is pushing ads on us, which is annoying. So apologies, everybody. I'm so sorry that we got some ads that are hitting when they're not supposed to. We're only supposed to see ads every 1 minute. Say they're bonus ones. All right. Also, let me know if the game volume is too quiet or too loud. I've got it turned down a little bit because all you're gonna hear right now is a bunch of wormholes that are making a whole bundle of noise there. We'll scan this area here. This looks clear, and then I want to show you guys as soon as this ad break is over the wormhole next door, which is pretty crazy. We have a sizable perimeter reservoir here as well, which we might go and huff some gas in. We've got a relic site as well. We've got a whole bunch of fortification frontier strongholds. Those are my favorite rat sites right now because they're really, really fast. You get 41 million ISK per fortification frontier stronghold, and you can rip through these things in like 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe like 10 minutes. So, I mean, you can move really, really quickly. Set that back to distance there. We'll take a look at this sizable frontier one. What do they got there? They got some C-84 in there. Ooh, yeah. We should probably jump on over there after we go and scout out this little wormhole next door. All right. We're back. We are back, everybody. We're back. And we'll be on schedule for our ads in about 15 minutes or so when we do our little first break. All right, so the wormhole next door. Let's check this out, guys. There's a C3 here that connects to our wormhole. Need to find a way. I wish there was a way I could get a special audio ping for somebody entering through a wormhole other than just the wormhole splash noise, but that's okay. I just have to listen to the wonderful sounds of Anoikis and Bob. All right, so as we go through this wormhole here, we'll see who's on the other side. Earlier today, when we were getting set up for our stream, we scouted down this entire area. So we've scanned pretty much everything down. There's a couple of spots that are still here, it looks like. But look at this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wormholes in this C3. This place is gigantic, and there are so many sites in here as well. I mean, it is absolutely insane whatever's going on in here. Absolutely crazy. So we'll jump, we'll cloak up, we'll drop our probes here. There's 2 more signatures we can scan down really quick here while we descan and just see, is anybody in this wormhole? When we were here earlier, it was completely empty. No structures. I don't know if I even saw any sticks. Let's take a look and see if there are any sticks here. Okay, so there's an Amar tower there. So there's 1 stick. Another wormhole is here. Oh my goodness. Like, how many wormholes are there in this place? Good lord. Then let's go check this other area out as well. So this area is clear-ish. Oh. Splash on one of these holes in our main wormhole. Let's see who's here. There may be some activity. See if we can catch them decloaking. Every now and then, they're very fast. Oops, somebody's got scanner probes out. Likely a scout ship. Oh, there we are. An anathema. Interesting. Anathema, a covert ops, a Mars ship. Okay. Came out of this C3 here, huh? That was the C3 that we just went in. Aha. Let's go back to our C3 here with this character then. Looks like they may have jumped back through. Scanner probes are gone. There they are. Anathema. Zorki Glaz. Not on grid with us here, but somewhere in the system. Let's see if we can't scan them down here. We'll get eyes on this guy as well. Oh, either cloaked up or gone. Interesting. Yeah, quick warp and a line on that one. They seem like they're pretty savvy, especially in a covert ops. Our wormhole is clear now. All right, let's do some intel. Let's see who this pilot is. Tsabi Tahe. They've been in this corporation for a year and 3 months. So they started playing back in 22, it looks like. All right. Quick Z kill. TSA PBT. There they are. This is kind of standard procedure here. So they're 65% dangerous. This person probably knows what they're doing. They've lost 75 ships and destroyed 196. They've got quite a lot of kills in J space. Different system than we are in for either of these. Looked like it was a big fight on one of these days. All at once, they got a bunch of kills there. Let's see. Their anathema. Anathema, covert ops. So they've got 2 co-processors on it, 2 nanofiber structures, small ox thruster, gravity capacitor. So they're going simply exploration with this fit. Probably the same fit that they're using. Definitely got to be careful with this individual. A member of Garden of Shadows. High security status, which is interesting, but they know what they're doing in J space, it looks like. So these guys are savvy. Very savvy. All right, here they are back here on D-scan. Let's see if we can't figure out where-ish they are while they're still up here. Okay, deuce that down. All right, not on grid with us. Off there. Off there. This is a big system, so let's go ahead and let's take a look over here and see if we can find some of these far-off areas. Interesting that they're not cloaked. I don't see any probes on scan. Nothing here. They could just be scouting a chain. Okay, nothing over on this side right now. Check over here. We've got 2 sticks over in this corner here. 2 posses. Pass through the center here. Get some D-scan as we go past. And this corner is clear as well. Yeet! Yeet! Yeah, that's right. All right. Let's go back into our wormhole for now. With this guy. And we need to... We'll maintain a priority of security on this wormhole here. And then we'll go huff down some gas. I think that'll be a good spot for us right now. We just got to maintain security on this hole. Know that potentially somebody here who could come and visit. Doesn't look like they have a lot of friends in here, but who knows? I haven't gone through any of the wormholes that are nearby. They could be, you know, one wormhole away with a whole corporation of ships and who knows what else. All right, so the low-sec system. Let's jump on that guy. That low-sec system I'm not super worried about. So let's get security on the C4 site. Make sure we're... Being cloaked is critical. Making sure you're cloaked is super, super critical as you make your way through J-Space. The whole point, the whole strategy that we have when it comes to PvP as well as just survival is to not let anybody know you're here. So we're going to ghost our way through these systems. And then, if it makes sense, and we're able to pounce from the shadows with our Boojum, with our Lavinia Whaley, like any good Boojum would, pounce from the shadows and secure a quick kill and then disappear again back into the depths of an Oikos. That's what we do. Which reminds me, while we're doing that, let's move this guy onto the C3. We need to go and make our sacrifice to Bob. Praise Bob. Especially since there could be other people on the way in here. So we're going to move our Porpoise to monitor this C3 so we can take the Boojum, our Lavinia Whaley, off of this C3. Also, if you guys don't know, you can't warp to things that are farther or that are less than 150 kilometers away. So anytime we're establishing security on a wormhole, we always set an orbit greater than 150 clicks. That way, once we are out here at distance, we can warp straight to the hole if we need to. Or we can warp away. And also, other people, you know, aren't going to be able to get us. So rather than like orbiting this at 100, we want to get out there a little bit farther away so that we make sure we can warp straight to the hole if we need to for whatever reason. Okay, so we've got security on the C4 now. Got security on the C3. Let's go to the sun. Praise Bob. Time to make our sacrifice. Time to make our little sacrifice. Danny, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Saturday. The weekend is upon us. September is here officially. Started yesterday, even though it's not September. Don't know what that's all about, but hell, why not? Stella in the chat so our Boojum doesn't require bling, but it makes it faster. And I also am using the bling for PvP. I kind of like... I'm kind of the mentality right now when it comes to PvP that having a blingier ship that is more lethal and more survivable is better. So rather than taking a cheap PvP fit and potentially losing it, I would rather spend a little bit extra on that fit and come out on top and make it a little bit more survivable and a little bit more lethal. And also, it's fun to, as we are like raising money in our wormhole on our little expedition here, it's fun to spend that ISK that we're getting to kind of bling out the ship. I really enjoy that. Getting a new fancy module just is exciting and feels like so much fun. You know what I mean? One other thing to note is you can see that like while I have my ships like orbiting these, I generally am going to stop the ship so it's stationary in space. That way, it's easy to align and jump off to other locations, but also because when I've got my camera zoomed in on the wormhole, as you can see right now, we're orbiting at 500 clicks with our prospect here. The camera rotates around and it eventually zooms out as well, and then I don't get those good audio alerts. So once we're at the distance we want, we stop the ship. That way the camera's nice and stable. And I know who's splashing our holes, so to speak. Okay, well, here we are, everybody. At the sun. Time now to make our sacrifice to Bob. Praise Bob. Kana Viasto Odunen, you gave your life and your ship in J-Space to Anoikis, to the Boojum and the Boojum Caravan. Praise Bob Kana Abayasto Odunen. You will be remembered in the stories and the histories of the Boojum Caravan on our expedition through Anoikis. Praise Bob. Let Bob watch over us, bring us the good loots, keep us safe from other capsuleers, allow our tackle to be strong, our points to be sharp, and our missiles to guide true. Praise Bob. Praise Bob. Oh. Oh, 7. You can turn that off in the settings. Dynamic camera. What? Oh, I had that off in the settings. Let's find out. Camera. Dynamic camera movement is off. On you. How about you? Settings. Camera. Off. Okay. Settings. Camera. Off. Okay. Settings. Camera. Well, it's all off. Oh, well. Yes, Rook. Praise Bob. Praise Bob. Okay. Back to the C3. We used look at. Yeah, we used look at, not track. I believe. Yeah, look at is what we used. Made an Eve friend in the Boojum chat. What? Who's making friends in the Boojum chat? Tell me more, Jaywox. Tell me more. The Valentine. $25 to Wounded Warrior. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Valentine. Hell yes. Nice. 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 On our way. Thank you guys so much for supporting charity, supporting the Wounded Warrior. That is, I think, the best way to support the channel. September is great and all, but I think donating to charity is the way to go. That's why we always have a charity up. Thank you, Valentine. Huge shout out to Valentine. You guys are absolute legends. Hell yes. Made an E-friend in the Boojum chat? Dude, a cool new bro. I love that, Jaywox. Dude, who are they? Hopefully, I mean, you guys are amazing. That's one of the reasons I love having the in-game chat is so that, like, we can help out the new bros. Because, I mean, just like you guys help me out with everything. You guys are so spectacular. So spectacular. Dude, Valentine, that's where it's at. $25. Guys, it's time for a giveaway. Time for a short break and a giveaway. I'm out of my little beverage here. So we're gonna give away 2 skins now. 2 skins. Because Valentine threw that $25 to Wounded Warrior. Hell yes. So for this giveaway, let's do this. Exclamation mark. So not going to mess anything up. Pi, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. Guys, for this giveaway, exclamation mark, legends in the chat. You guys are all legends. Valentine, legendary donation. Exclamation mark, legends. We're going to do a giveaway here. Take a short break. Go grab some water. And then when we get back, we're going to go and just huff some gas, chill out. And I think we're going to do a Boojum Skinner skin auction. We'll see. Maybe we'll wait a little bit on that. But maybe we'll do that. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. A newer pilot in only holes, but they're in high sec. Oh, cool. That's nice. Teach them the ways of J-Space. Teach them the ways of the Boojum. Yes, yes, yes. Hell yes. All right, guys. Take a short break. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes, and then we're going to roll these giveaways. Nice little J-Space tune here. Yeah. Nice, nice. All right, everybody. One more time. Everybody who already submitted, I'm going to have to ask you to do it one more time. Exclamation mark legends in the chat. By the way, Tayandar and LSD Spaceman, welcome. Welcome to the chat, guys. One more time, everybody, exclamation mark legends. I tabbed off of it, unfortunately, and it reset. My apologies, but welcome back. We are back. Back with a little bit of some delicious milk tea. Some UCC milk tea. Oh, yeah. Not a sponsor yet. UCC, looking at you guys. I'm sure they're in the channel all the time. LC Spaceman, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Let's go. Hell yes. All right, now because we stepped away, we need to basically reset our security, make sure we're good to go. Nobody's here lurking around on any of these 4 holes while you guys are doing exclamation mark legends in there. Spinny, following your lead in wormhole space. Let's go, Spinny. Hell yes. Welcome to J Space. Praise Bob. Praise Bob. I don't know about you guys, but like for me, man, J Space is definitely my favorite space in EVE Online. One, because Thera has got to be like one of the coolest systems that I've ever seen. The biggest system in EVE Online, I'm pretty sure. Connections everywhere. It's so cool. And then 2, because it's like every single day, it's a whole new game. You find new people, meet new corporations, new capsuleers. There's always new PvP, new content, new things to do and explore. And my favorite part is that there's no local. I don't know about you guys. Like, I feel very uncomfortable now in K-Space. I hate local. I hate that people know that I'm there. I don't want them to know that I'm there. I want to hunt them from the shadows. I like using D-scan to figure out where they are. Combat probes. The cat and also cat game of death and the chase. I find that to be so much fun. K-Space is terrifying. And there are gates in K-Space with gate camps and bubble camps and all that craziness. Wormholes move around. You gotta scan them down before you can even go to them. You know what I mean? I love J-Space. Love J-Space. Gonna fit one out. Stella, nice, nice. Well, yeah, take a look and have a fiddle for sure. If you got a little T3C. By the way, the Tengu's not the only way to do some ratting in here. You can do any T3C, I think. All right, let's roll this giveaway, guys. Last call, exclamation mark legends. We're gonna give away 2 skins, courtesy of Valentine with the $25 donation to Wounded Warrior. Here we go. Roll number 1, Acoustic City 69. Nice. Hell yes, let's go. I was in my Loki last night when 4 dudes rolled up on me while I was ratting. Barely made it out because NPCs started their tackle. Dude, that's awesome, Acoustic. Congratulations on the win, too. Let's go. Hell yes. Hell yes. All right, let's get you one of these skins, huh? Let's see. I want to say I had some stuff in Dixie. We're going to throw you one of these Tristan Chromo Dynamic Candy skins. Courtesy of everybody in the chat, by the way. All these things were donated by you guys for the giveaways. Iceman, what is going on? What is going on? Welcome from the YouTubes. Welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, I don't have my bot set up on YouTube to be able to do giveaways. We'll have to get you over here onto the Twitch, but shout out to Iceman333, by the way, over there on YouTube. Go check out their YouTube channel. I can't really do a shout out here on Twitch, but go check out Iceman333's YouTube channel. They're getting set up to do some really cool EVE Online content. Long-time EVE player, long-time streamer as well. They've got some really cool streams on Twitch as well about flying around the world in Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is pretty sweet. All right, let's send this your way. Kurt Rezua Torby. Ooh, is this your first win acoustic? Love that. Hell yes. All right, we're going to roll this giveaway again. Double roll. That's one down. Time for one more roll. Here we go. Pi Opa. Pi Opa with the win. Let's go. Nicely done. We're going to throw you one of these Mauler Blood Raiders, reducing our numbers. Unless you've got one already. I don't know, though. I don't think so. You got a lot of wins, though, Pi. I'm pretty sure. Hell yes. Hell yes. There we go. What? Oh, whoops. There we go. Nailed it. We accidentally clicked something. Pi Opa. There we go. All right. On its way. On its way. Cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the donations to Wounded Warrior as well. Thank you all for being here. What a great day. Happy weekend. All right, so. Now then. Hopefully this goes relatively chill. Let's take our prospect, and we're going to go jump onto this perimeter. How you doing? This sizable perimeter thing. Now, I don't know if there are any rats here or not. We shall see. We shall see. I think that we cleared the rats out of this site. You can see we've got some Fullerite C84 already. But who knows? Maybe they'll show up. So this C84 is the good stuff. That's what we want. Now, if you guys have not done any of the Jedi mind trick, gas huffing trick or whatever, Iceman's back in. Let's go. There's a shout out. We'll get you a shout out, Iceman, for the Twitch. And then, like I said, also go check them out on the YouTubes as well. Cosm beat me to it. God, my mods are so good. My mods are so good. So if you guys haven't done the Jedi mind trick, the gas huffing, we've been learning how to do it. We've been relatively successful in its endeavor. So the way this works, typically what I'll do is I'll approach the gas site until I'm at 0. A lot of times if you warp into 0, you'll just land right on it, right? As long as you say it out loud. Yeah, thanks, Cosm. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Iceman. As you guys know, we're like one of the main themes of our channel as well is supporting other content creators. You know, getting them to partner, getting them to affiliate, helping their rig and their setup and get all that kind of stuff better because, like, people have done that for us. So, and it's also really, really fun. So we try to support as many content creators as we possibly can. Anyway, you can see here we're gonna drive to 0 on this cloud. It looks like it's almost gone. There's not much gas left here. But we'll demo this probably for a second. Target the gas, obviously. Begin the huffing. And then, ideally, you want to be at around 0, and then you orbit at 0. Turn on the micro warp drive. We're going to establish a pretty big orbit around this site. Actually, it's not going to work because this site's too small. So we'll have to demo it on this one. But the concept remains the same. You orbit the site. Really, you want your speed to go up to like 2,500-ish meters per second. And then when the rats spawn, which they won't here because we've already been here, they'll just chase you around. They might be able to get a little bit of damage on you, but probably not much just because you're too fast. The main thing is to avoid their tackle, if they have any. And the newts is the big one. Avoiding the newts is the important one. But for now, because this little gas cloud is so tiny, so minuscule, we're just going to chill here. We'll just huff it down until it's gone. While we maintain security on the C4 connection. The C3 connection is what we're really concerned with. And then there's a null set connection and a low set connection here as well. the low set connection is like way out in the middle of nowhere. Way out there. So I'm really not too concerned about people rolling through there. If they did, I don't know what they're doing out there. Other than just like exploring some pretty cool stuff in K-Space. It's actually next to a really cool spot. It's right next to the Eve gate, basically, which is pretty neat. But for now, we're just going to chill here for a little bit. And then we're going to talk about doing an auction for Skinner if you guys think that would be cool. What I suggested worked. Only a couple of snags, but I think you're ready to start some Eve stream soon. Yes, Iceman. Nice. That is amazing. Good news. Autonomous Donk is here. Welcome, Autonomous. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Shout out to Autonomous Donk, another streamer. We've been checking out their stream a bunch recently. Pretty fun time. Go make sure you're following Autonomous if you are not already. There's the Eve community is so robust. 99.99% of the time that we do a shout out, I'm convinced that you guys are already following everybody. I mean, like, raise your hand if you were not following anybody that we've done shout outs for already today. I bet you guys are already following everybody. It's like, as a new streamer in Eve, I'm like late to the fight, you know what I mean? Everybody's already so well established. There are some new content creators out there too. There's some newer content creators out there when it comes to EVE Online, I suppose. I was one of them. By the way, if you guys are wondering, we use Pathfinder primarily as our mapping tool. It tends to be kind of unstable, though. I need to find a way to get Pathfinder to work more better, because I do like the interface a lot. I think I like it better than Tripwire. I also got to work on some like intel tools. I've been trying to experiment with one called Rift that another Eve partner has been making. It looks really cool, very robust. But I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago. That's right, exactly right, Cell. Yeah, followed Autonomous. Hell yeah, Iceman, nice. Just followed Iceman. There we go. Yeah, that happens every now and then too. Like, there are times where like I'll check out who I know is a streamer, somebody's stream that I've been in for a long time too, and it's like I'm not following, and I'm like, I don't understand why I'm not following. That doesn't make any sense. All right, there we go. That gas cloud has been hoovered down. We got it. So now this guy got C50, so not super great with the C50. Let's see how much ISK is in that C50 cloud. So we're on a sizable perimeter reservoir. The C50 sells for 4,000 ISK per meter cubed. There's 6,000 meters cubed in the actual cloud. Looks like a lot more than that. So 25 million ISK. Not super great. We'll hoover it down anyway. Might as well. Gonna start streaming. I want to know and check it out. Hell yeah. Yeah, and this is really cool too, Iceman, because now we've got some good crossover from Twitch to YouTube. I know there's a lot of Eve content creators on YouTube, but they don't just make, YouTube videos. They stream as well, like myself included. I'm streaming on Twitch and on YouTube right now. By the way, if you guys want to check out like the full VODs of all of our streams on YouTube, they've got all the music, all the sound alerts, all the overlays, all that kind of stuff. I basically do not edit my VODs on YouTube. The Twitch VODs, I remove the music because I use that footage for editing other things. But go check out our YouTube channel as well with all of our shorts and short form videos, long form videos, streams, all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty good time. Got a whole bunch of other stuff on there too from other games as well. We're making one right now of the horror game that we played last weekend, which was really fun. All right, so we're targeted. We're hoovering the gas. We've got our micro warp drive on. We're gonna orbit at 0, and let's see what kind of speed we get. So we're up to 2,500 meters per second, which is perfect. So if a bunch of rats did show up, They usually show up on the cloud. That's like the lower cloud, if that kind of makes sense. Down here. And then they would just start to chase us around. When we were originally huffing down this gas site, there were, I think, 6 frigates that could not catch us, which is awesome. So we just kept orbiting around, living our best life, huffing down the gas, getting that sweet isk, and chilling. It was great. A secret new alt just to show a start-to-finish character to stream with. That's cool, Iceman. That's really cool. I really love the new bro streams. That's how ours started as well. Like, if you go, like, way back on our YouTube channel, you can catch our very first time playing EVE Online. So much fun. People shooting fireworks at us. Me panicking, thinking we're going to die, but they're just fireworks. Dying a lot to not fireworks. Learning what nullsec was. We did a little filament yeet on our first day out into nullsec because chat said I should. Then tried to make it back to Jita. We did not make it back. Died immediately. Don't tell your corpse to kick me. No worries, Iceman. Your secret is safe with us. Probably. Alright, we just got ourself on D-scan here. Gotta keep on D-scanning, even though we have security on 3 out of the 4 holes here in this system. Listening to those splashes. There could be people that are logged off in here. And they log back on and find a prospect here just chilling and huffing gas, and we don't want that to happen. We don't want to lose our prospect, so gotta maintain awareness in SA. J-Space is never, ever safe. Never safe. By the way, Stella, in our little in-game chat here, there are probably a lot of people that have different fits for different T3Cs, or even the Tengu for doing some C3 ratting, that work as well as mine, if not maybe even better. I know that CyberGig, we were talking to them the other night, they use heavy missiles instead of heavy assault missiles to great effect, which is pretty sweet. They use a large cat booster instead of 2 mediums, and they use heavy assault or heavy missiles instead of heavy assaults, which is pretty cool. So they just shoot everything from really far away. If they were to log off at the gas cloud, would logging back in take them to the cloud? Yes, it would, Donk. Anytime you log back, I believe it would anyway. Anytime you log off and log back on, it warps you to the place that you were last. 99% of the time, I'm pretty sure. I've never seen it take me anywhere other than where I logged off. So if I were to log right now, I think it would take me back. We could run the experiment and see, though, really quick, I suppose. We do Syndicate null-sec mining ops. So since the rest of my peeps are on Mar, we are peaceful until provoked. Not so much for your streaming alt. Oh, interesting. Cool. One thing I'll say about living in J-Space that has sparked something in my brain. We took the time the other day to make sure that all of the Signal Cartel and Eve Scout Alliance and corporations, so they're all friendly to us, or we mark them all as good. So they're all blue to us. Eve Scout Signal Cartel has got to be one of the best alliances and corporations in the game, I think, period dot. They are so cool and helpful. Even in this wormhole, for example, there's a bunch of, you might even see some of them on D-Scan here. A bunch of, there's one right there. Eve Scout Rescue Cache. So if you're ever in J-Space and you find yourself stranded without a probe, you can see that just doing some D-Scanning, you can find their Eve Scout cache here. Stranded in this wormhole, request help in the Eve Scout channel. In that cache, there's usually a bunch. They have a mobile depot. They've got a probe launcher and some scanning probes, so you can get your way out. So if you ever run into these, leave them alone. Let other people use them in case they get trapped. Reach out to Eve Scout in case you are trapped and there's not a cache in your wormhole. But I just think it's one of the coolest things ever. So I've marked them all as blue to make sure that we don't accidentally kill one of Signal Cartel as they're making their way through wormholes to either refill the caches or they're scouting. I would feel really bad if I went and bopped a Signal Cartel out there doing the work. Doing the work of Bob. By the way, tomorrow, the Alliance Tournament continues. So last weekend, we spent a lot of time watching the Alliance Tournament while we were kind of hanging out here in J-Space. We might do some more of that tomorrow. I think the plan is for tomorrow, we're going to be streaming... I think we're going to stream some more EVE Online. Probably both Saturday and Sunday. We might do some Black Myth Wukong. We'll see. But 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow and on Sunday, we're going to be streaming. Probably EVE Online, I think, both days. Maybe after EVE Online, we'll do a little bit of Black Myth Wukong kind of in the afternoon, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of interest in the Alliance Tournament. It's going really well. I learned a ton. It's been a lot of fun watching that last weekend. Excited to watch it some more. And because the Alliance Tournament's going on, like today, there are drops. Tomorrow and Sunday, there are both drops as well, which is pretty sweet. It's always good to have drops back. And then next weekend, we're going to be on a little bit of a break. So we're going to be streaming Saturday and Sunday this weekend. And the following one, we're going to, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to stream. We're going to be on a bit of a break there. But that's okay. We'll be back after that. Happy Friday, Moonwolf. Happy Saturday morning to everybody as well. One of your FCs is an ATFC. Dude, that's cool. Yeah, some very interesting fits. Very interesting ships as well. The Squalls are... like doing some cool stuff, I think, in AT. I did not ever expect to see a Squall in there. But I learned that they're carrying like cat batteries for everybody and also doing a ton of damage. And they've got some pretty good tank. Like they're out in the background just sniping and then refilling everybody's cap batteries. Like, it's so cool. And now we're just settled in here. So... now that we're settled in, seems like we've got some decent hole security. We're going to keep on D-scanning, obviously. But what do you guys say to a Skinner auction? Is that something you guys want to do today? See if anybody's interested. I'll show you guys what the options are that we have available. So, we have a Boojum Drake available for auction. By the way... for the auction, all of the proceeds of our auctions go towards either making new Skinner skins that we auction off again, or to all of the events and things like that. Last time we did a Skinner auction, we raised a whole bunch of ISK that we're going to be using for different events and giveaways and things like that. Basically, go right back into you guys, so to speak, right back to chat. We also have a Garmer that we can do, which this has got to be one of the best PvP ships that I've seen, I think. If you guys ever watch Art Gravy's channel, 99% of the time I think they're rocking a Garmer, which is to great effect. They're like killing Ishtars with their Garmer, which is so cool. We've got a Gnosis, good J-Space ship as well. I used to do C2 ratting in a Gnosis. Not a lot of great ISK in C2 ratting, it turns out, but it was fun to like get started and learn the ways. We've got a Macarial, which I really like the way this one looks. Cosmo thinks it looks like a cuttlefish, like some deep sea creature, which is pretty cool. Even the ships with the skins now. Right now, we're not Iceman. That's going to be the plan in the future. But because we don't have any of the ships, because we've been out here in J-Space, we haven't been able to buy the ships to give away with the Skinner skin as well. Got an Orca one. That'd be an expensive ship. Really, really cool skin here, though, I think, too. I like the Orca quite a lot. Like Miami Vice or Cyberpunk 80s ski jacket is kind of our Boojum themes right now. Super chill, I think. Really, really fun. We've got a Paladin. We've got a Ishtar, says Prospect. Ignore that. I just saved it wrong, but we got an Ishtar here. We have a Gila, suitable for T6 Abyssal Dead Spaces. And the last one that we have is a Vargur, which apparently is like the strongest ship in the game or something. That's what everybody says. Looks cool, though. Looks cool. Acid Trip. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Partial to the deep purple. Yeah, yeah, Iceman. Me too, me too. Now that's a good idea, says Dunk. Yeah. Acid trip out. Go fly around these ships. So what do you guys think? You guys want to do a skin auction? I think we're going to try and do one of these every stream if we can until they're all gone, and I need to go send my character back to Jita to sequence a whole bunch more when I can get a good connection. If I get a good low sec or high sec connection that's close one of these days, we'll go sequence a bunch more. We want to make another Kikimora. That one is really cool. Make another Venture. Probably make another Prospect. We could maybe do the Boojum Caravan too. I wish I could do a Tengu. Man, if we could do a Tengu, that'd be so cool. I'm really fingers crossed that we get some of the T3 and T3Cs and T3 destroyers to be able to use those in the Skinner program in the future. Same with all of the Concord ships. You can't really do those guys right now. But they're making some good updates to Skinner. Some really good updates to Skinner, which is sweet. Paragon, Hub, Listing, Intrepid Opponent. It sure does, Mosh Pit. So here's Mosh Pit's. They've got their Intrepid Opponent. Their Skinner skin for their Prospect. Not Prospect. For their Porpoise, rather. Which is pretty sweet. MSPI Special Military Force. That looks really cool. Dude, that reminds me of Aliens. Like the movies. It looks like a something straight out of the movie Alien. That's pretty cool. Unless you're talking about... Oh, Mosh Pit. Yeah, there's probably a... I bet that there is a decal that's supposed to be on here. The decals right now, I think, are a little bit messed up. They don't apply correctly. Link to Gila skin. Oh, wait. Let's try... We should be able to link skins with Skinner now. Let's try to link one of these. So if we grab this... Wow! We grab it from somewhere. Oh, I think it's got to be from your saved ones. So let's see. We've got a Roqual that we need to sequence. I believe one of these people requested a Roqual. I think it was maybe... It might have been Rook. Maybe Rook requested the Roqual. Share design. Grab this, drag it down there. Let's see if that works. See if the Roqual worked. A link to ourself appears to have worked, which is interesting. Epi skin for the PI guys. Ooh, that'd be cool, Bratlet. That would be really cool. Yeah. Ah, Mosh Pit. So it shows the porpoise because it's broken. Maybe see if the one that I sent works. Let's go back to that. I closed it on accident while I was descanning. Must continue to descan. Huff the gas. Descan. That would be cool though. An Epi. Let's see. What would that look like? Edit design. Hull selection. Epithal. Oh. Interesting. I have to adjust some of these around a little bit. Let's see. What if we make this guy be yellow? Let me make this guy be... Make this guy be blue. Ooh. And then this guy down here be that metallic purple. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm liking where this is going. And then we need a pink thing. And then with this guy... Yes, yes, yes. Now we're talking. I think that's not too bad. Liking that. Make that a little bit more digitized. Bring that up above. Oh, yes. That's not too bad. Yeah, maybe take it off the front like that. Ooh. Yeah, there you go. That doesn't look too bad. I'm going to save that maybe if I can. The Boojum Epithal. Nice, nice. Maybe make one of those. That'd be pretty cool. The color qual. Yeah, Rook. Yeah, was it Rook? Was it you that suggested the roll qual? Oops. I saved over the roll qual. Dang it. Need to save over one of these other guys, apparently. We want to make another adventure for sure. Even the Mercurial. Let's get the roll qual back. Gotta use that. They hover over the ships. Not ideal. Yeah. Sabbath. A Sabbath, huh? Oh, that's right. You only have an hour and a half rest for the Sabbath. Nice. So what do you guys think? Do you guys want to do one of these auctions while we huff this gas? And if you do want to do an auction, what ship would you like us to auction off? Roll qual. This guy. I do like the way the roll qual looks. That is impressively pink. Let's see. We had this guy. I don't know if it was that same color scheme. Orange. I like you can put these metallic ones anywhere now. It's a lot of orange. Let's do this. Yeah. We'll make this guy the blue one. This guy the yellow one. Oh yeah, now we're talking. I'm liking the way this is looking. Orange? No, we want that guy to be blue. Blue. Make this guy... Oh, we can make this guy orange, maybe? No. Yellow. Orange. I think that maybe looks not too bad. I'm going to rotate this thing, I think. Oh my. That looks okay. The segments are nice, yeah. Happy for you is you're doing PI right now. Ah. Want a purple and shiny gold Siggy Hauler. That'd be cool. I feel like the Amar ships do really, really well. The Amar and the Kaldari, I think, are really good with Skinner. I guess the Galente are pretty good, too. I find that the Minmatar are really tough. I think that's the way I want to go. Get that yellow off of those other guys. That's not too bad looking. I'm liking that. I like the blue as a kind of the base color with the pink and orange and yellow, purple highlights. Save you. Boojum-Verse. Yes. Okay. With the stretch. Thank you. Eliminazione. Thank you. Yeah, the Amar skins really well. They sure do. Too bad they're slavers. All right, what do you guys think? We don't have to do an auction, but if you guys want to, you guys know the options. Start to shout out in chat if you guys want to do an auction today. Otherwise, we'll just continue messing around in our little wormhole, hoovering down gas and chilling out and having a great time. Maybe we'll refit into a little PvE. There's a lot of fortification frontier strongholds, and the PvE is pretty fun. And to be honest, this prospect, this gas is okay. It's like mid-level gas. You know what I mean? It's not like super great. Oh, stretch out that shoulder. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true, Moshpit. Definitely could sequence those yourself. I mean, we don't have anything crazy special going on with our Boojum skins, you know what I mean? You can obviously sequence them yourself if you wanted to. That's okay. Voco, welcome back. What is going on? Is that my wormhole? Just another nearby? We live in all of wormhole space, Voco. We live in all of wormhole space. This is the one that we happen to be in today. We are roaming. We are roaming and nomading all through all of J-Space. Through all of J-Space. And today we're in this guy, a little C3. There's a fun little C3 connection, which we may go jump into a little bit later. Just because there's a lot going on in there. There's a lot going on in that C3. It's very, very scary. Very, very scary. I mean, there's like, man, there were what, 9 or 10 wormholes connecting to it, which is basically unable. We are unable to maintain security there, so it would be very, very dangerous for us to do any sort of content in that wormhole. But there's tons and tons of relic sites in there, relic and data sites, so many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 relic and data sites in there, which is crazy. Super crazy. Yeah, we've been in here for about a little more than a week, almost 2 weeks. Voco, don't leave High-Sec that much. That's okay. High-Sec's a lot of fun, too. I think High-Sec is more dangerous than J-Space, though, personally. Significantly more dangerous. Let's see. I kind of want to take my Tengu and just go poke my head into that C3 again while we're waiting and just kind of see what's up in there. Let's go do that. Let's go do that really quick. It'll be a little bit dangerous, but it'll be fun. See if maybe we can catch that ship that was in there a little off guard. Who knows? They seem like they were very savvy, though, and potentially very dangerous. Alrighty. Let's make our way up here. Cloak up real fast, like. I guess we'll put the Skinner auction on hold for now. Maybe we'll do it later on today, or maybe we'll do it next stream. Dude, like, look how big this system is. Gigantic. Gigantic system. I mean, some of these things are like 70 AU. It's like a 70 or 80 AU system across. That's pretty impressive. Let's go see what's over here. There's another C3 here as well. So we could always bring the little caravan through this wormhole and then into the next C3, which we haven't scouted yet. We have to go scout that first and just kind of see what's going on in there. For now, we'll just kind of do a quick sweep in here and see if there's any activity. A buzzard. Well, hello, buzzard. What do we got going on in here? What do you guys think the odds are? They're just sitting on the wormhole. Yep. Let's see. Covert Ops. Different pilot than before. Garden of Shadows. Same corporation. So I bet that they live... in this spot right here. They probably live in this C3. Let's see. C3 UID. Let's put ROTGS there, just to remind us. I didn't see any scanner probes out. What do you guys think? You think that this guy is AFK? That's a really weird thing to be doing, sitting there. Let's go look these guys up really quick. Let's see. Their name is Ga Yasi Rizalo. Ga You see Rizalo. Okay. Far out. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. 72% dangerous. Only 28% Snuggly. They've got 52 solo kills. I kind of want to poke the bear. What do you guys think? Give it a shot. This might escalate rapidly and dangerously. We may be out of content here in a hot second. But we'll see what happens. See how AFK this person is. Awesome. All right. See what happens. Caravan. That's right, Voco. That's right. What you got out in the fleet at the moment? In the caravan? Right now, we've got a Tengu, a Buzzard, a Prospect, and a Porpoise. That's our little Buzzard caravan there. That's what we have going on. All right, let's jump to 10 clicks off that hole. See where that puts us in relation to that Buzzard. Hopefully we don't decloak too far away. That's the whole endeavor here, is to pounce from the shadows and hope that they don't get away in the amount of time it takes us to lock and scram them and be good to go there. We got rage missiles, not super ideal. All right, perfect. So we're 10 clicks out here. Decloak. Target. There we go. Turn everything on. Praise Bob. Praise Bob. There we go. See if we can get the Capsuleer. Got him. All right, there's probably going to be people coming through here really quick. So let's grab this guy really quick. We'll loot him. Got that. Back to the safe. Disappear into the shadows. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Praise Bob. Praise Bob. Run away! Run away! Yeah, they were probably AFK, Cosm. Pepper. Run! Run away! Scout the rest of the system. Huff the gas. Run away with the Tengu. Oh, man, that was fun. Let's go here. Send him a message. Yeah, let's take a look at them. They look like a very, very experienced player. A very experienced player. Yeah, they've got 622 kills and have only lost 252 ships. So they know exactly what's going on. Caught him slacking, I guess. Poor little Buzzard. Okay, this looks clear. Let's go back to our C3. We'll jump in there really fast. And then we'll take a look at our kill mail. See, was a pod anything? Nope, nothing in the pod. Oops, that's a contract. Oh, a little 50 million ISK there. Quickly, back to our little wormhole. Pretty standard fit. Ooh, they actually had they got some guns on here? Interesting. Anything else weird? No. No tackle, just a pure Explo ship that they had going on. Far out. XD, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Thank you for looking. By the way, shout out to XD. They've got a great stream. If you're on our Discord channel, you can catch XD whenever they go live. They usually post when they're live in our Discord as well, which is pretty cool. Combat probes on a buzzard. Nice. Yeah, I've also got combat probes on my buzzard too, Moshpit. Just in case. Cargo scanner, you must be evil. That's right, Pepper. Exactly right. Z Killword is the only place I'm considered snuggly. Donk. Yeah. I like to think of myself as a relatively snuggly individual, but my mustache can be kind of prickly. You know what I mean? My Z Kill should say prickly mustache. That's all I should say. Prickly mustache. Any new signals here? Nope. Okay, perfect. All right, now we see what happens. Followed XD. Hell yes, Iceman. Nice. XD's got some pretty cool PvP going on. By the way, shout out to XD, like we just did. XD is pushing for partner. So if you guys are seeing them live, help them get to Eve partner. They're looking for 40 viewers on average, which is a lot. It's pretty tough to get there. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. Definitely go check out their stream. If you need to lurk in their channel, that's cool too, I think. Trying to get them to 40 average viewers, get them onto the Eve partner list, which would be pretty sweet. It is, yeah, real tough, Iceman, exactly. The Eve community, though, can do anything. That's what I've learned. The Eve community is so good. When we set our mind to something, easy day. Easy day. But yeah, we're trying to get XD to partner, which would be pretty sweet. All right, well, we've hoovered up all the gas in that site. Look, it is completely empty. So now we need to do a little bit of a drop-off here. Time to drop off all of our sweet, sweet gas. So we're on this null sec system, kind of down here in the corner. It's still within scan range of the C3, which is the one that we're a little bit concerned about. But we'll go drop this gas off really fast at the prospect. So the way we do that, just warp to 0 on our friend here. We Boojum. Got our gas. You ready for the drop-off? Had the hardest time just getting 5 chatters. Took months. Oh, yeah, Iceman. I know exactly what you mean. I mean, we were streaming with, like, you know, like 4 or 5 viewers in chat for, like, 2 years. And 3 of those viewers were my bots. So, it definitely takes time. All right, let's uncloak the porpoise. There they are right there. We'll uncloak the prospect. We'll grab our gas. We'll jettison the gas. Goodbye, gas. Into space you go. We will approach and pick up the gas with our porpoise now. Look at these guys. Wow. Got it. I'm always shocked at how big this ship is. You know what I mean? It's like gigantic. Throw that into our mining hold. We're almost at 1 billion-isk now. Perfect. The canister is gone. And now you may return back to what you were doing. Let's go to the C3 with you. Maintain security on the C3 for us. We'll cloak up our prospect as we go. There we go. Greater than 2,000 meters away from the porpoise. Cloak you up as well. And now we're all safe again. Safe at last. Safe at last. Perfect. Get eyes back on this wormhole. Whoop. There you are. We've got you on the C3. We'll get you out to a nice, comfortable distance. Same thing with you, and you, with my Tengu, can go and get eyes on the C4. Everybody's cloaked. Good to go. Love that. Michio, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Michio Kepler, how are you on this wonderful Friday/Saturday? Friday evening? Saturday morning? Going AFK. Right on, Iceman. Thank you for being here. Alrighty. Now we got eyes on the C4 as well. Oh, not the C4. We've already got eyes on the C4. We want to get eyes on that low sec system. That's the one we really want to get eyes on. It's the one we don't have security on right now. This is the C3. You've got the C4. And then we've got the null sec system. All right. Nice little sneaky kill there on that little buzzard. Happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Take the chance. Take the chance. We'll see what happens. Who knows? People could come rolling through that wormhole. A whole fleet, you know what I mean? Long-time Eve player, just never really mess with wormholes. Dude, it's so much fun, Michio. It is so much fun. Ulf, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, we started playing Eve, Michio, in April of this year, so we have not been playing for that long. But on day 2, we got addicted to wormholes, which is really fun. How am I rocking the 4 in one go? Bad enough time to do one at a time. I mean, we've got a decent computer, Bratlet, so it seems to handle it fairly well. I've got all my clients are on like the highest graphic settings. I could probably turn down the graphics on like 3 of them and just do one a little bit higher, which would be okay. Go full potato mode if you wanted to on all of them, but the nice thing about the Eve clients, like they're fairly low intensity when it comes to your GPU and CPU, which is nice. Name reminds me of Michio Kaku. Oh yeah, that's right. Was inspired by him. That's awesome. Yeah, Michio Kepler. That's a good combination. Just lost a Drake in a wormhole. No, Spinny, no. I've lost a Drake in wormhole space several times. The first Drake I ever lost in wormhole space, it was when I was testing my little caravan. So we had a buzzard and the Drake. The two of them were in a wormhole together. I was ratting with the Drake, and the buzzard was doing exploration stuff. And we found our very first ghost site. And I messed up the hacking on the second can in the ghost site. And when I failed the hack, it blew up the entire site, blew up the buzzard. I got the capsule away. Not that it really mattered. And the buzzard was the one that was carrying all of the scanning probes for the Drake as we were testing out our caravan fleet. And then at that exact same moment, all the wormholes rolled behind us. And so I was trapped in the wormhole and couldn't get out because I didn't have any probes. So we contacted Eve Scout. They said that they were unable to get to us immediately, but that they think that it would take about 7 days for them to find us. I also didn't know that there were the caches in wormhole space at the time. I'd have been playing for a couple of weeks. So I said, that's okay. I'll just eject from my ship. So I left the Drake behind, self-destructed my capsules, went back to K space. So if you ever come across an empty Drake out in wormhole space, it's good potential it's mine. Good potential that it's my Drake. Yeah, the Evo preview is the program that we're using, Bratlet, as well. That's why we have these 4 little thumbnails. Evo preview is a pretty great system. Anytime I click on one of these, it minimizes the other ones and opens this one that I click on, so it keeps the load down, if you will. For XLL, sit cloaked in a covert wormhole site, and then when someone gets 8 probes within 1 AU, decloak. Oh, that's so terrible, Donk. That is so terrible. Kind of hilarious, but that is terrible. All right, well, guys, time for us to take a short break again. We're going to do another giveaway. And then when we get back, we're going to do that giveaway, and we're going to decide if we want to jump into our PvP fit, our PvE fit with our Tengu and maybe do a little bit of ratting. Or do that Skinner auction if you guys are up for that. So, for this giveaway, let's see. Let's do exclamation mark. Exclamation mark, praise Bob. Exclamation mark, praise Bob in the chat. Get yourself in for the giveaway. Give away another skin here. And then we're going to see if we can do some... Maybe do a little bit of ratting. It's be pretty fun. I'm still worried, very worried about this C3. And whoever could come out of that. It's very dangerous for us to refit the Tengu into the PvE fit because we have no cloaking device on that fit. We're going full damage and DPS for PvE. But we'll see what happens. But we'll see. Take a short break, and when we get back, we'll make the decision. Also, if your system struggles with multiple clients, turn off non-vital audio like Turk, etc. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Moshpit. That is a good point. Off to bed. Bratlet, we will see you later. Stream sometime yourself. Nice. Well, shout out to Bratlet. Check out their stream in the future if you can as well. Hopefully we'll see you in New Eden. Like to think they were heretics that shame the name of True Bob. That's right, Donk. That's right. All right, we'll be right back, guys. All right, all right, all right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're back, everybody. We're back. Exclamation mark, praise Bob in the chat. Praise Bob. Reestablish the security on our wormhole here. Looks like everything is all quiet still. Nobody's noticed. Our neighbors haven't noticed yet. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right, so. Iceman, thank you very much for that. Yes, thank you very much. And we got Storm here as well. What's going on? Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Guys, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. That's okay. We're going to be going for about 30 more minutes or so. So in that time, as you guys are praising Bob as the Boojum, we welcome in the next coming of Bob and J-Space, roaming through all of Anoikis here, seeing the wonders that Bob has to offer. What would you guys like to do for the 30 minutes left that we have? We'll throw a little poll up really quick, huh? How about that? Give you 2 minutes. Give you 2 minutes on the poll. Why are we praising Bob again? Already down 1 chicken and a black candle. Because, Donk, did you miss it? Look what we just got not too long ago. Haha. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Poor Gaiesi Rizalo. Their corpse is frozen but not forgotten. An offering shall be made to Bob in the future. At the son of J-Space. The intrepid capsuleer exploring in their buzzard, unfortunately, found their demise at our hands. And we got their Republic fleet ammo and another expanded core probe launcher. Their cargo scanner. More probes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Praise Bob. We want you to dance. Yeah, that's right, Ulf. We could go dance. Maybe we'll do that later. Anyway, polls up, guys. Let me know what you all would like to do. Last call for a giveaway. Exclamation mark, praise Bob. Let's roll this thing. Give away one of these skins here. And we'll be good to go. I think because this might be our last giveaway, we're going to give away... I believe we have one more Media Miasma skin to give for the last day of the month of August. Yes, 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 indeed. We do. We've got one more to give away. This one we'll save and do a yearly. We're going to do a year of Federation Navy, or not a year of the like CCP skins. We'll do that at our Eve partner anniversary. I think that'd be pretty cool to do. Save one skin for every month that we have been Eve partner. That'd be pretty sweet. So learned some more Eve things today. Hell yes, Bratlet. Hell yes. Me too. Oh, Zyth is here. What is going on? Shout out to Zyth. Zyth, another wormholer. They are exploring all of what New Eden has to offer, though. They spent a lot of time in a wormhole, and now they're branching out. Zyth is always like one of the channels that we check in on as much as possible to see what they're getting up to, because they've got a super cool stream. One of the youngest CEOs, I think, that plays EVE Online, maybe the youngest, like 16 years old and a CEO, is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right, guys, let's roll this one. Here we go. Could also sing the Secret Bob song. There's some good Bob, like, prayers to Bob out there, Moshpit. There definitely are. Last night you watched someone else who showed what the attributes window can do for you. Ah, yes. If you're talking about the attributes window and you're talking about comparing attributes is where it's at, Browlet. I just started doing that a lot recently. Very, very useful. Here we go. We're rolling it. Johnny VTS. Johnny boy. With the win. Let's go. Let's go. Johnny, what is your in-game name? Throw that our way. We'll throw this last skin towards you. Yeah, congratulations. The very last one of August. On the last day. And at the beginning of September. Hell yes. Create the contract. Johnny VTS 21. Tiviane. Ooh. All right. There you go. Thank you very much. Have a good night, Bratlet. Have a good night. We will see you later in New Eden and hopefully on Twitch too. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so some PvE, huh? A little bit of PvE. So I'll show you guys our process for swapping from our PvP fit to our PvE fit. So we're going to take our Tengu and warp on over. Warp on over to Boojum, to our Porpoise. And then we're trying to get faster at this, but sometimes we're kind of slow. It's kind of dangerous to do this right next to a wormhole. But I think we should be okay. Step 1, we're going to get that mobile depot out there. We need to get some more ammo because we're a little low. All right. As we now approach the cloaked porpoise here. We shall uncloak the porpoise. Pull out our refit stuff. Gonna put those into the fleet hangar. Good to go there. So we're ready. And then here, we now open the fleet hangar. Throw our mobile depot out here. After we uncloak, throw the mobile depot out here. And these things we can put into the other loot pile. As well as this guy. Alright, stack all this stuff up. We'll hang on to that corpse. Now we wait for the mobile depot to be ready to go. So we can use the fitting service on that. You can keep on watching the wormhole. Okay, so as soon as this mobile depot is done anchoring, or whatever it's doing, activating, we'll be able to refit into our PvE fit. Which, once we open the fitting window, we'll show you kind of how that looks. So here are all the components for that. Now, I think we have a Pithum B type, so we don't actually need this one of these C types. We'll put that into our refit again. Don't need that. It's basically a spare at this point. Okay. Mobile depot's done, so we'll go to use the fitting service. And we also want to open the cargo hold on the mobile depot. Now we'll put some of these things into there. So let's see. We keep the thicker. We drop this guy, drop this guy, drop this guy. Keep on that guy. Put you over there. Cloaking device. Don't need you. For the neutralizer, we'll keep that. I don't even know. If anybody knows, does neuting rats help in any way? Currency router. Current router. Go to our subsystem bay. We'll swap these guys out for those two. Okay. And then go to the porpoise. Oh yeah, we can put that in the mobile depot as well. We don't need this guy. Go to the porpoise now, and we want to take you. We'll put you there. Let's put a precision missile there, and a precision missile. Oh, that's precision. We want to put the control missile guidance. Nailed it. Missile guidance. Missile guidance. D-scan. Get our afterburner there. And then this Pithum C type, we'll throw you there. EM shield reinforcer. I love that. Semiconductor. I love that. Ballistic control. Got you. These four guys. Put in the cargo hold. Perfect. D-scan. And let's get some more rage missiles. So we want to take we'll take 1,000 more of these guys. Throw you over there. Perfect. Now the mobile depot stuff, we put that into the refit folder. If it fits. The cloaking device never does, which is frustrating, but that's okay. Put that in the fleet hangar. Mobile depot, scoop to cargo hold. And our refit is done. We're getting faster. We are getting faster at this. Okay. Let's get ourselves a little safe spot. Since we can't cloak up anymore, we'll reorganize all of these things. Put our afterburner over there. Put you there. These guys up here. You can go here, here, and here. Lovely, 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 lovely. All right, and now that you're done, stack all these things up. Good to go there. Okay, and we'll cloak you again. And look back at the wormhole. Okay. So we got security on the C4, the C3. Our Tengu's out here. It's all fitted up. Let's go ahead and we'll put a precision script on here. I believe we'll put 2 of those on there for now to begin with. We're good to go. Rook with the Prime subscription. Let's go. Thank you, Rook. 4 months now. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. Didn't know you could swap rigs like that? Yes, Pepper. With a mobile depot, you certainly can. What's a newt, Iceman? A neutralizer. A neutralizer. It's this guy right here. The small energy neutralizer. It basically drains your target's capacitor away. So I use it for PvP a lot. We've got it on there just in case, but if you scoop a mobile depot with stuff in it, does it dump contents into a space container? I believe it does. I believe it does, Donk. Sure it does. Yes, yes. Ah, I see, said the blind man, right? Okay, so we're good to go here. We have the ammo. We have the resolve. We have all of our scripts and everything set up and good to go. We have security on all but one wormhole. So let's go do a little bit of ratting. So the Fortification Frontier Stronghold. These ones are fun. They're super fast. We're going to warp to 0 on this guy here. I always make sure I've got the triggers up for these guys just because I don't want to mess them up. But this first wave is going to be 2 Emergent Defenders. They're little frigate guys. And 2 Awakened Defenders. The Awakened Defenders are the trigger. So we're going to be killing those guys second. Then the Upholders on the second wave are the trigger. And then we get to kill everybody. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. All right, here we are. Nobody's been here before. That's good. Let's go ahead and we will make our way towards this guy. We'll turn on all of our tank. We're going to turn on these 2 mediums so they're offset from each other. Like 180 out so we get kind of constant reps going. Perfect. We'll turn on our scripts. And then let's get our javelins out because we're going to take out these little frigates first. And when they're dead, we'll take out the defenders because of these 2 cruisers are the ones that trigger everything. So we don't want to kill those guys until the last. So we're getting webbed, which is annoying. But you guys can see our tank is pretty good here. So we should be okay. Actually selling you on the whole caravan I did. Dude, it's so much fun, Pepper. It is so much fun. And like I said, not only is it fun and exciting, you get to see all the cool stuff in Anoikis, meet new people. It's new content every single day because the wormholes change every single time. But you also can make a lot of ISK. So we've been doing this for like a week. We've got like 2 billion ISK already. I think that's not too bad. Just for some C3 stuff. And you can do it pretty cheap too, actually. We're doing it a little bit blinged out. Our fits are pretty blingy. But you can definitely do it for a lot cheaper as well. All right, I'll set our mobile tractor unit out there. Wormholes. We want you guys to be... Yep. Okay, cool. Perfect. Perfect. And we've got those guys set. So now we're going to swap our missiles out to our rage missiles as we get a little bit closer. We're still within our max range of 25 kilometers, so we can keep our precision scripts going to get the maximum application. I'm going to turn this newt on. Why not? Just see what happens. I don't think it does anything, to be honest. I don't think NPCs have, like, capacitor. Maybe they do. I don't know. And then one thing that I always keep in mind is I try to stay away from the mobile tractor unit because other people can bookmark your mobile tractor unit. It's one of the things that I do if I find somebody in here ratting that I want to kill. Some people will just sit next to the MTU or orbit the MTU at like 2,000 meters. Well, if I jump in here to 100, I don't decloak. They don't know I'm there. I can bookmark the MTU and then warp off and warp back right to the MTU, and I'm right next to them, and then I can tackle them down really easily. So I don't want that to happen to me. So I kind of stay a little farther away from the MTU, and I just chase the rats around. Plus, I'm using hams. I got to get close anyway. You know what I mean? By the way, huge shout out to all you guys in the Boojum chat. I've been glancing over there and watching your guys' conversation. You guys are amazing. Helping each other out, talking about multi-boxing and MCTs and different, like, race suggestions and stuff. Like, that's awesome. Hell yes. All right, we'll target these guys up. And then we want to go and chase down an upholder. The upholders are the ones that are going to be... One, they're going to be webbing us. And then two, they're the trigger. So we're going to... I tried to kill one upholder first to get rid of one of the webs. And then kill the other one after I've killed everything else. So, like, this upholder here is going to be closer than the one that we're chasing. They do run away. They try to run away and maintain like 30 clicks, but with our range script on, we can reach out to 31 kilometers. So we can just barely get them, which is perfect. So if we get one of these upholders close, we'll shoot them to get rid of the webs, but realistically, we just got to kill the defenders as well. These defenders don't really do any application. It's the upholders that are nuding us and also webbing us. So now we're in 31 clicks. We'll start shooting at the upholder. And then when that guy's down, like, one of these webs will go away. You can go a little bit faster and start to catch up to the second one, but we'll kill the defenders first. Where are you going, bro? I don't know what that guy's doing out there. Trying to surround us, I guess. Yeah, and if we can get to inside of 25 kilometers on this other upholder, then we can swap our range script out for the other precision script. So we're going to do anyway here so that we can start applying better damage to these guys. There we go. Now we'll kill the defenders as we continue to give chase to the upholder. It's kind of annoying. The upholders, like, these guys spawn on this side of the arena, and then the third wave is going to spawn over here on this side of the arena, so we're going to have to, like, go back across the rest, which would be pretty sweet. Pi, enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you, Pi, for being here. Ulf, lurking as well. Thank you very much. Hell yes. Get some blue loot here. Not gonna have time to get a full, a full thing of blue loot, but that's okay. Still be a lot of fun. Ah, delicious, delicious agua. Alrighty. This defender is about to go down. We're now inside 25 clicks on the upholder. Let's see if we can get him. Maybe we can reach out. Reach out and hit him with our hams. Oh, just barely can't. Alright, we'll stop shooting. Wasting our missiles. Throw a range script on there. Because they're flying away from us. Even though it says they're 25 clicks away, the missiles have to fly a little farther than that. So we gotta swap them out. That's okay. Oh, that web just dropped off. Now we're in range for sure. So we can swap it back to the better one. Get some better application. There we go. Ah, yes. Sure we can hear these in case there's a splash. Okay, they're dead. Now then, this Supus upholder is definitely dangerous. Let's reload here. But we've got cruisers, all cruisers, and the big guy. So we can kill these in any order that we want to now because there's no wave after this. So basically we're just going to drive at this guy with our AB on. We are getting webbed by the upholders, so we're going to take out that big guy as soon as we can, but this little upholder here is the one that we want to take out first. Actually, we can kill the Preserver first. This guy's going to rep all the other guys, so once we're in range for the Preserver, we'll start killing them. Probably take off this guy for now and throw our range script on. By the time our range script is on here, I bet we're going to be inside 25 clicks on this guy. Maybe not. Take out the Preserver. Get rid of the reps. Then we'll take out this upholder. And then we got to take out this Sleepless upholder. The big dude. You can see this guy actually does quite a lot of damage. But our tank is really, really good on this fit. I mean, we're sitting at 20,000 EHP and 65% EM damage. 75% thermal, which is... EM is what the big guy's hitting us with. And then, like, thermal damage from the others, so... Those big EM hits are kind of annoying. But not that big of a deal with our fit. Before we swapped over to this one, we had a little bit of a tricky time. When we were using 2 just enduring multi-specs. Our resistances just weren't quite there. And so if there were 2 of these Sleepless upholders, which some of the rat sites have 2 of them, then it was giving us a slight issue where you just had to be really careful if you were driving straight at them. Approaching it head on, there's no way, like their tracking is really perfect, you know what I mean? So they hit you with good application. So what we do is kind of like weave our way, be a little bit offset on the way over there, and then that way they went down a lot faster. Well, they didn't go down faster. We lived longer. This guy might go outside of 25 kilometers. So we're going to stop shooting at him and take out the Sleepless upholder really quick. Any new signatures? No. Good to go there. And you can see we've got some pretty good application against these guys. It's not like we're like, you know, one-shotting them or anything. But for a little T3C, I think pretty good. You know what I mean? Not too bad. Then once these guys are all dead, we'll either warp off and warp back to the MTU, or if it's close enough, we'll just drive at it with our AB on. Go loot up all of our sweet blue loot, and we'll get 41 million ISK out of it. Be good to go. Just de-scanning constantly. There is one wormhole that we don't have eyes on. Not super concerned with it, but still can never, ever be too cautious in J-Space. Give ourselves a little reload here. Make our way towards this guy. Watch our client crash, which is a massive disappointment. I will say that I don't know if it's because we're multi-boxing. I don't think it is. Because even if we run just a single account, for some reason, Eve struggles inside of these combat sites. It's just the combat sites where Eve struggles. And I don't know why. And I'm not exactly sure what to do to make it better. It's like once every now and then our little client crashes when we're in a combat site specifically. Hopefully we should be flying here with all of our tank. And because we didn't have a timer on us, for a logout timer, we should have it warped off, and then we'll warp back on to the site. Now we're not in a fleet anymore. All right, warping back in. Resize our little Evo previews there. All of our tank is still going. Our reload is done. We're back. Approach this guy. Begin the shooting. And then let's get our friends back into the fleet, huh? Actually, we need to go to you. and go to you and invite you to the fleet. Make you the fleet commander. We'll make you the boss. Not that it matters, but just in case. I like to know who's in charge. All right. And we'll kill these guys. They're on our AB. We'll approach you. And shoot you. We'll be good to go. Good to go. All right, so that's done. Easy day. Now we either warp off and then warp back to get the MTU. See, there's a spot that's close. Just warp there really quick. Warp back to the MTU and grab our loots. Reload while we go. Well, that's that. Little J space ratting for you. Little C3 rat site. So the fortification frontier strongholds, they only pay out 41 million ISK. It's a little bit lower on the spectrum. The Oru's construct pays out a good amount. The solar cells pay out a lot. But the fortification frontier stronghold is just like super, super fast. Really, really easy. So I like to clear those ones out first. Then I'll usually do the outpost frontier ones. Those are pretty quick. The solar cell one's not too bad either, actually from a speed perspective. The outpost ones can take a little bit of time. You get 45 million ISK for those guys. The reason they take a little bit of time is because there's 2 battle cruisers or battleships at the very end. And so it just takes a while to kind of eat through their tank and get kills on them. But you get a little bit more ISK for it. The solar cell ones give you 53 million ISK. They also have 2 battle cruisers or battleships at the very end, so I can take a little bit of time as well. Kind of a bummer. Send me 1 million SP link to Yanar in-game. Oh, okay. I actually don't need to send you one. I can just do this. Exclamation mark code. There you go. You just got to link your account there, Iceman. You should get that 1 million free skill points for you. Hell yes. Also, we'll get like some BPCs and some skins and things like that too, which would be pretty sweet. All right, all this loot has been hoovered up by our MTU. Open this guy up. Loot all that. Stack that all up nice and tidy. And we'll scoop up our MTU. There we go. Now we could salvage all these wrecks. There's actually some pretty good loot from the wrecks as well. I don't know if we'll take the time to do that today. Normally, we could do that. I can go swap out a couple of salvage modules that I have and salvage these things up if we really wanted to. You get a lot of T3 blueprint components. So if you're going to go make a T3 cruiser, you can get the components for that and go sell them. Or you know, use them to make stuff, which is pretty cool. So anyway, all right. Well, guys, we're running out of time. I think that's gonna be it for us today. Let's go see if we can find someone to raid out to while I swap out our fit back to the PvP fit. That away, we'll make sure we're always ready. So I always put on the PvP fit, so that just in case something happens when we log back in, we're ready to go on there. And let's see, who do we want to raid out to? Man, everybody's streaming right now. This is great. Drops are back. This is awesome. Azura is streaming. XD's going. Maybe a Dragon's going. They've got a great stream. I think I know who we're going to raid, though. Let's see. Zyth is going. A bunch of people are streaming. Man, everybody's going. This is great. There's so many good streamers on EVE Online. So awesome. Too many good choices. Too many good choices. All right, let's see. Always log out with a cloak fitted on my... Yeah, exactly, Pepper. That's exactly right. Do you have to be signed in right now, or does it go to your email? How's it going to do? If you click on the link, Iceman, it'll take you to that page. Then you use the email for the account that you want it to go to. And your username and password, all that kind of stuff. So you basically, it's like you're signing into EVE Online. Just make sure it's the email and the username and password for the account that you want the skill points to go to. And it should link up and be just fine. All right, well, with that, let's jump back to Wee Boojum here really quick. We'll swap out our fit. And be good to go there. And we'll link our porpoise fit as well into our in-game chat. Which is mainly just focus on compressing gas and staying alive. That's about all this porp fit is for. It's pretty quickly thrown together. Alrighty. Here we are, arriving at the shadowy porpoise. Cloaked porp here. Every now and then when you jump to 0 on them, it'll uncloak you, so you do have to be careful on that. We want to uncloak, obviously. Alright, let's get our mobile depot out. And then we can start to throw our loot in there as well. Throw that in the fleet hangar. Perfect. So we're up to 600 million ISK on the blue loot here, and in the actual blue loot container we've got 1 billion, so we're up to 1.6 billion ISK in just blue loot. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Let's see. Throw these things over, and then over here in the refit, we don't need that Pitham C. All these things are going to go into the fleet hangar. And then when our mobile depot is done, we should be good to go. Alrighty. Mobile depot is almost done setting up. There we go. Let's open the cargo hold for that. By the way, if you didn't know, mobile depots have a pretty big size cargo hold, 3,000 meters cubed, so you can put a lot of stuff in there, which is pretty sweet. Iceman, heading out. Thanks for being here, Iceman. We will see you on the next time. Fly dangerously out there. And then let's get our fitting service going as well. Okay, so let's see. Got the C type, we want that. The B type, we want that. This guy goes back in here. Oh, gotta uncloak. All right, not uncloak. We gotta not use our modules while we refit, obviously. Throw you there. Throw all these guys. The thicker stays. The C type goes. The AB goes. You guys go. You go. You two guys go. The neutralizer stays. Subsystems. Swap this over. Cool, cool, cool. And then porpoise. Bring the covert ops cloaking device. Bring these 2 batteries back in. The reactor control unit. The afterburner. Let's throw that guy right. Let's throw you. Let's throw our battery here. I try to space these out so that overheating doesn't damage my modules as much as I can. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing a module here. Where'd my multi-spec shield hardener go? Oh, here we go. The C-type. Put that guy back there. Perfect. And this guy. Put those guys there. I don't overheat those too much. I overheat this guy, potentially this guy. These 2 for sure would be overheated if I needed to. Okay. And then no core probe launcher that we need. Got everything in here. Oh, these missiles. We don't need those guys, so they can go in there. Drag these all over to the porpoise again. Could have just put those in the refit thing. There we go. Refit. C-type. And then you two guys go in there. Okay, and that is... everything is now as it should be, it would appear. Nothing in there. Nothing in here that we need. Love that. We'll reload to the javelins. Just in case we need to kill some little small dude. Good to go there. Let's scoop up our mobile depot. Okay, good to go there. And now, let's warp on off to that null sec, or the low sec hole, and cloak up as we go. We'll move our things around and be set up and ready to go. Perfect. Hell yes. Guess you can't look up your fit and hit fit ship. You can look up your fit, Pepper. What I've found is that clicking the fit ship button is really weird because it has to pull from your cargo hold. So if I had all the mods in my cargo hold, I think it would work. But because I don't have enough room in the Tengu's cargo hold to put all the mods that I want to fit, it doesn't work. Because it won't pull it from the fleet hangar or from the mobile depot, I think. I could try it in the future. I've got it memorized down so that I'm relatively fast at it. Not as fast as just hitting fit ship, but I'll try that in the future, I think. Maybe it'll work. This is what we've been doing so far, though. Using the mobile depot as a storage unit definitely helps out in that regard. We just learned that the mobile depot could also be a storage unit, like last week. A couple of days ago, I think, actually, so... all right. So let's just rearrange some of these guys a little bit. I always put my scram here first because I want it to apply before the web applies. Make sure they're scrammed first, then web them. Because otherwise, if you web them first, it actually allows them to warp off faster. AB there, that there, and... yep, okay, got everything. Good to go. All right. Done and done. Guys, thank you all for being here. This is a fun little short... it was kind of a shorter Friday stream for us. Normally we go a little bit longer, but good times, good times. MDs will disintegrate after 2 days, though. That's true, that's true. So, with that, I'll say... modify your fit with a cargo extender, so you only have to swap one fitting. You could do that, I suppose. But I don't want to use a cargo extender or expander on the ship, though, because that would take up a slot. And it also, I think, reduces your hull as well. So, trying to maximize our potential for survival and DPS on both the PvP and the PvE ship. You know what I mean? All right, well, with that, we're going to head on out. Guys, we are going to be live tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. So hopefully we'll see you there. We'll be live again on Sunday as well, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we will be live. For those of you that are chilling on and loving your Saturday morning already, thank you again for being here. Huge shout out to Valentine for $25 donated to Wounded Warrior Club. And with that, we're going to head on out, and then we will see you on the next one. Oh, just use it while you're refitting? We could maybe do that, Pepper. I'd have to go and experiment with that a bit more. Definitely have to go experiment. Thank you guys for being here again. Thank you all for being here. So, all right. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow and in New Eden in our in-game chat, on our YouTubes, all the places. Fly dangerous, everybody.
Jump as soon as you hit grid. Last jump for the scouting party. And we got to scout the wormhole.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome. Whoa. Let's go! Yeah! Hold. Hold. All right, here's the plan. We're going to try to burn out of this thing as fast as we can. Come on. Yes! Oh! We made it, everybody. We made it. Oh, shit. Let's go! Ha ha ha! Perfect. All right, and the DSC's on the way. We made it. Boojum. As soon as I hit grid, I'll let you know. You can work to me. Boojum. Boojum. Not and Boojum, but Boojum. That was fun. That was really fun.